Gracias. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and review what we talked about yesterday in writing. En escritura voy a revisar lo que platicamos ayer. So remember, during writing, you're going to need your pencil, something to write on, and that is a pencil. No pens, okay? Solamente lápiz necesitan para escritura. Crayons, you're more than welcome to bring crayons. Make sure you have your crayons. So, sus crayolas. So, lápiz y crayolas, okay? No pens, no plumas, or marcadores, no markers, okay? And then you're gonna need your writing book, okay? Your writing book. And then everybody is going to get a spacer, okay? This will help us with spacing between words because our words have to have a space. Otherwise, they're a big, long word. And if you want to have your words, you have to have space in them so that when somebody's reading them, they're not reading this big, long word of 2 words together, okay? You need to always have space in between your words. Okay, so for example, see how my words right here, preparing, and then it has space. Well, I use my spacer so I can put space in there. And then there's another word, for, and then my space, and I use my spacer to help me with my space. Okay, and that's what you're going to be using these for. So let me go to the next page. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Sorry, wrong one. I'll get it to you in a second. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Okay, so this is what I was telling you. I'm not sure if anybody could hear me or see me, but this is the Crayolas. Okay, crayons you need for writing, pencil, my writing book that has my name on it, we put our names on it yesterday, and then this is the spacer. Everybody's going to put spacer and your name is going to be on it, okay? And this is what we're going to use to put space in between our words, okay? All right, so that's what you will need for writing. Whenever we're going to start with writing, that's what you'll need. Okay, let's go back to the sharing of the screen. Okay, so now preparing for writing, and now we're going to talk about sharing our writing, okay? So every single time that we are in escritura, which is writing, these are the things I want you to make sure that you are doing, okay? Because when we share our writing, people need to make sure that, you know, they hear you good, and there's things that we as listeners have to do, so that we're just going to go over that, okay? So for writing, okay, para escritura, speaker, if you are a speaker, if you are sharing, if I'm sharing my story to everybody, I need to make sure that I am speaking loud and I'm speaking clear so that everybody can hear, okay? If I'm covering my mouth like this, nobody can hear me, right? So it's good that my mouth is not covered with something or my paper, and then I'm showing everybody my paper real well. So let me show you how that looks like. And I'm hoping everybody can see me, okay? So this is how it looks like, okay? I'm sharing my story so everybody can see it, okay? That's how I would share my story. I do not talk like this. This is not how we share. This is thing you can't hear me, right? You can hear me if it's not being covered, okay? So always make sure that you're not covering your mouth. You don't have your fingers in your mouth because then nobody can hear you if your fingers are in your mouth, okay? Your fingers have to be out of your mouth so that way we can hear you nice and clear because you're the speaker and we want to hear your story. I love hearing stories, especially when you create your own stories. I want to hear those stories, so make sure don't cover your mouth with paper or any objects or pencils, no, okay? Nice and clear. Make sure that your book is up and you're showing everybody good, just like me, showing you right here, okay? So that's our way we would share, okay? And then I want everybody to share this one today, so this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show everybody my picture. I'm not wiggling everywhere. No, I am just sitting here, talking nice and clear so that everybody can see my picture and everybody can hear me nice and clear, okay? And I'm pointing at things that I want you to notice, like this is my P, okay? This is my S in señora. That's how I want you to do it, okay? I want you to show everybody your picture nice to the side. I'm not wiggling. I'm sitting nice and good in my chair so everybody can see. Otherwise, if I'm wiggling, can you see that? No, it's hard for people to see. So it's good that we're sitting in one spot, okay? Speaking nice and clear, making sure everybody can see our book or our story or our picture today, okay? Okay, now I'm going to share my screen. Now, as a listener, these are important things as well. So we have to be respectful, and to be respectful to our listeners, to our speakers, we have to have good listening ears. That means that we are listening the whole time that they are sharing their story or their book or whatever they may be showing or sharing with us, okay? We have to be good listeners, okay? So siempre estamos escuchando las personas que están platicando o están compartiendo sus libros, sus historias, okay? So it's very important to have your listening ears, okay? If you're not listening, you're not going to hear what they're saying. And then you're going to be like, what was their story about? Okay. And then not only that, that's just being disrespectful. That's not showing respect to your friends. So you have to have good listening ears. Okay. Always be listening, because when it's your time to share, I'm sure you would love everybody to as well listen to your story, because everybody's excited about sharing their stuff. Okay. And that's what I want you to be, is to be excited, okay? So, escuchando siempre cuando una persona está compartiendo su historia, durante muestra enseña, siempre, okay? Or even when the teacher's talking, always have your good listening ears. And then también que si usted es la persona platicando, por favor, platique con voz alto para que todos te puedan escuchar. No tape su boca con cosas o mueve su papel en un lado para que todos puedan mirar su papel. Okay? Let's see. And always be respectful. Ser respetuoso. Those are the things that you can do to be respectful. And then also, don't unmute yourself, okay? Always have your mics off when somebody is speaking, okay? Siempre apagados sus micrófonos, okay? So that way you don't interrupt while they're talking. So if I'm talking, and somebody unmutes themselves, then everybody can only hear that person that's speaking, and they can't hear me because somebody's interrupting and unmuted themselves, okay? So no prendan su micrófono cuando la persona platicando o alguien que está compartiendo su historia, porque si no, por favor, no interrumpa. Okay? You're just interrupting, and it's not nice. And then paying attention the whole time. It's so important. They're up there sharing their story, and they really want everybody to be paying attention to their story, because they're so happy to share their story. And that's what I want you to do as a listener, as somebody who's listening to somebody. Always pay attention to the whole time. It's so important because you're showing them respect, okay? So siempre poner atención a la persona que está platicando, está compartiendo su historia. Es bien importante, le estás enseñando respeto a tu compañero. Okay, always show that, so that way we can show them respect. So let me go to this slide. Everybody has their name tree, okay? So now we're gonna get the chance to everybody to share, okay? And this is how it's gonna work. The teacher is gonna call your name and you're gonna share. Remember, show me a good way how you share. And that is not covering your mouth, sitting still, voice that's nice and loud, and you are showing your picture to everybody, okay? So, si usted va a compartir, por favor, voz alta, alto, que nada está tapando su boca, su papel al lado para que todos puedan mirar. Okay, and we're going to show, this is how we're going to share with everybody. So I'm going to show a good example of how to do that, and then everybody's going to chance to share. Okay, so right here, I'm going to show you how it looks like. So I'm sitting nice and tall. This is my name tree. Okay, chicka chicka boom boom. Will there be enough room? Señora Peña has 7 letters in her name. P-E-N-A-S-R-A. Señora Peña. Can everybody see my pictures? That's how we share. Okay?
Señora Peña.
Oh, estoy platicando. I am speaking. Please wait. Okay, so that is how everybody's going to take a turn and share their name tree. Okay, and every single time that you share your stories, that's how we're going to do it. And make sure you're speaking nice and clear, just like I just showed you. So now I'm going to stop.